To kick off my second Guatemala video, I'm on my way to Lake Atitlan. Well, that was my plan until I got stuck in a roadblock for 5 hours due to demonstrations. In the end, we decided as a group to turn back to Antigua. Luckily, we got our money back, and I decided to try and go to the lake 2 days later, which I eventually did, so here we go, take 2. Panajachel is a lake town that's probably the most accessible to reach, and it was really nice to chill there for a few days, walk around, and even stumble across a rap battle.
Yo vengo de Shela y me van a conocer hoy. Allá hay una jungla, la visión my bro. Y el que es líder de la jungla doma a los dos. Esa que me gana, pero que se corrija. Más que tu jefe, vos vas a ser mi hija. Donde ven un ticón veo un chimpancé con rija. Y donde ven un Godzilla yo veo una lagartija.
Across the lake by taxi boat, you can see the Indian nose from San Pedro. It's called that because the mountain looks like the profile of a face. Go back in case you didn't see it. It's a really popular sunrise hike that people do when they come to visit Lake Atitlan. One of my favourite lake towns was San Juan La Laguna. We got to go and see how local textiles were made, and we also went to a cacao workshop where we were shown how chocolate is prepared from raw cacao beans. Dan here, hi Dan,
Hola.
is eating a chicken empanada and a pupusa with chicharrón. Thanks Dan.
Yo soy gringo.
And if you're a fan of techno or electronic music, you'll find really good events at Lake Atitlan. Ah, ¿qué quieres entonces?
Pepa.
Pepa la canción.
No,
Pepa agua para ¿esa? No.
no.
Pepa como Pepa.
Peppa Pig.
Ah, Peppa Pig quieres. yo con Peppa la canción. Ok, pongo Peppa Pig. To be fair to me, I haven't been around kids shows in a while, and I've heard that song non-stop during my travels. A popular place to stay on Lake Atitlan is free cerveza, which means free beer, because if you're a guest, you get loads of free beer. That didn't interest me so much because I don't like beer. I was much more interested in taking out the free kayaks before breakfast and having a really peaceful morning out on the lake. And then after Lake Atitlan, I headed back to Antigua just for one night to catch up with some friends before I moved on to my next destination in Guatemala. Zephyr Lodge is a very nice hostel with a hot tub and pool in the middle of the jungle in the Lanquin region. From Zephyr Lodge, you can get direct transport to Semuc Champey, which is the main reason all of us were here. As you can see, that direct transport consists of standing on the back of a pickup truck and holding onto the bars for your dear life while the truck driver is taking us through these windy, bumpy roads in the jungle, and we're trying not to fall off and arrive in one piece. I couldn't film the cave tour we did because of the water, but I did shoot the rope swing, and as you can see, the current is really, really strong. The moment before it all went wrong. I was very, very sick the next day, and I think it was the river water that I accidentally swallowed. So yeah, that wasn't great in the end, but I still had fun, and we went to Semuc Champey, so I'm glad I got to see that. I've seen lots of translations for what Semuc Champey could mean in the indigenous Mayan Kikchi language. It could mean the river that hides in the mountain, the river that hides under the earth, or just sacred water. But whatever it does mean, it is beautiful and it's so nice to swim in. The colour is clear and turquoise. The water is so refreshing and we all had such a good time. So regardless of getting sick, I really, really did like the day. And I would still definitely recommend it to anyone who's visiting Guatemala.
Hey guys, have you ever been to Semuc Champey? The water is unbelievable clear. You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
While travelling does give you amazing views like these, it's not always like that. To be honest, a lot of travelling days can be really long and boring, so you have to take advantage and use what you've got. Like, sometimes with travelling you don't have time to wash your clothes properly or dry your shoes, so this was how I dried my shoes after Semuc Champey on my way to Guatemala City. Not a lot of people go to Guatemala City because of its reputation for being dangerous, even amongst Guatemalans, but the city centre is really nice, the markets are just as interesting and colourful as anywhere else, and I enjoyed the few days I had to recuperate before I head to Honduras, which I'll show you in my next video.